Hi viewers, Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskaram. You are watching Aha Namma channel. It's full and full education and entertainment. Watch the video carefully and learn it everything.
Hi students, good morning to all. So now we continue the same chapter 5 squares and square root. So last class what we discussed, we had to discuss to find out the square number. For example, you need to find out the square of 31 means you can written like this 31 square 30 plus 1 the whole square. You can split like this 30 plus 1 into 30 plus 1 and without by multiplying this terms you get the squaring value. And next what we have to see, Pythagorean triplet and its examples. So what is meant by Pythagorean triplet? I just again recall the general form of Pythagorean triplet. So Pythagorean triplet. So what is the general form? General form is nothing but m square minus 1 2m and m square plus 1. So this is the general form. Already I told m square plus 1 is always greater than m square minus 1 and 2m. But in this 2, whether m square minus 1 is greater or 2m is greater. So we can't say only 2m is greater, m square minus 1 is smaller. While we taken the value of m, it may change. So whether 2m is a smaller number or m square minus 1 is a smaller number. But always m square plus 1 is greater by comparing this two number. Okay, now we have to move on to the exercise 5.2. By using this general form, we need to find out the Pythagorean triplet. So in this question, they have to given one of the number of this three basic form. We need to find out the remaining two. And before that, first we need to check with this three which one is applicable for. So whether it's suitable for 2m or m square minus 1 or m square plus 1. Before we have to calculating the remaining numbers of Pythagorean triplet, first you go to the refer column and you need to check which one is applicable. Okay, so first, what is the question? Write a Pythagorean triplet whose one member is. So they have to given it is one of the member, that should be 1, 2, 3. So 3 member, we say it as a Pythagorean triplet. Here 6 is one of the member. But we don't know whether it is m square minus 1 or 2m or m square plus 1. Okay, so before we move on to the solution, to make the calculation, just in each and every question, you need to write the general form. Okay, what is the general form? So general form of Pythagorean triplet. So this sentence and the step is very important. You should write these steps in your exam also. So general form of Pythagorean triplet is m square minus 1, 2m and m square plus 1. So this is the general form. Just you move on to the rough work. Okay, so just you need to substitute m square minus 1 equal to 6. Whether this 6, the value is equal to m square minus 1. So m square equal to 6 plus 1 which is equal to 7. So here you see 7 is not a perfect square. So we can't find out m square. Okay, so m square minus 1 is not applicable. Next I move on to 2m. So 2m which is equal to 6. M which is equal to, so 2m, this 2 in multiplication, you need to divide the 2. Okay, so 6 divided by 2. 1 2 is 2, 3 2s are 6. So here you get 3 is the value of m. So 3 is the value of m. And next you need to check over another one. So here we can't find out the m value because 7 is not a perfect square. But here we get a value 3 is a m. The value of m is 3. But you need to check over m square plus 1 also. M square plus 1 equal to 6. M square equal to 6 minus 1 equal to 5. So 5 is not a perfect square. We can't find out the value of m. Okay. So we can't find out the value of m. So here the applicable value is nothing but 2m. Here the applicable value is 2m. So in rough work column you have to find out which is applicable. So first you take 2m which is equal to 6. So you need to write the same step in your main solution also. Okay. Because of your reference you need to calculate in rough work column. After getting this one just you have to copy it here. So m which is equal to 6 divided by 2 and m which is equal to 3. So you get the value of m. Okay. But one of the Pythagorean triplet you get it 6 and you got the value of m. So now you move on to the find out m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. M square minus 1 which is equal to, here m is nothing but 3. So 3 square minus 1. So how you need to write this 3 square? It can be written as 3 into 3 minus 1. So 3 3s are 9 minus 1. So what is the value of m square minus 1? 9 minus 1 which is equal to 8. So already we have 6 is one of the value of triplet and we get the second value. 8 is the another one. So next what we need to do? We need to find m square plus 1. So m square plus 1 which is equal to, same way, 3 square plus 1. 3 into 3 plus 1. 3 3s are 9 plus 1. So m square plus 1 which is equal to 10. So in the question they have to given whose one member is. So already they have to given 6. In the basic format that the value is applicable for 2m. Okay, what are the remaining values? That is m square minus 1, m square plus 1. So m square minus 1 value is 8 and m square plus 1 value is 10. So what is the Pythagorean triplet? The Pythagorean triplet is nothing but 6 and then 10 and then 8. So you can see, always I told m square plus 1 is always greater. So you can see m square plus 1 is 10. By comparing this two, 8 is smaller than 10 and 6 is also smaller than 10. But and another one condition also I told, if m square minus 1 is smaller or 2m is smaller. Otherwise m square minus 1 is greater or 2m is greater. Here in this question 2m is smaller, m square minus 1 is greater. So therefore Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplets are, you need to write in a ascending order. You take first one lower. So 6, 8 and 10. Okay. So this is the value and another one verification is also there. What the value means? You need to take this smaller value and you need to add and square it. Okay. For example, 6 square plus 8 square is equal to 10 square. Before I explain about Pythagorean triplet, on that day I explained about you regarding Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to square of sum of the two sides. So you need to square the value and you need to add. So these two values, it's become equal. So 6 6 are 36, 8 8s are 64, 10 10s are 100. So 36 plus 64, it should be 100, equal to 100. So You got 6, 8, 10. Its holds true. Okay. We move on to second question. Second question, here they have to given 14. Same way, just you go to the rougher column and you need to check whether this 14 is applicable for 2m or m square minus 1 or m square plus 1. Okay, first you check with the 2m. 2m equal to 14 and m which is equal to 14 divided by 2. 1 2 is 2, 7 2s are 14. You got the value m is 7. Okay, next. M square minus 1 equal to 7. M square equal to 7 plus 1 which is equal to 8. So we can't find out square root for 8 because 8 is not a square number. Okay. M square plus 1 which is equal to 7. So m square equal to 7 minus 1 equal to 6. So here 6 is also not a square number. Okay, but in a condition, if any number ends with the unit digit is 6, it may be a perfect square. But 6 is not a perfect square. Okay, but 6 is not a perfect square. But maybe some of the number ends with 6, it may be a perfect square. Okay, so here which one is applicable? In this question also, 2m is applicable. So, solution, first what we need to write? You need to write the general form. General form of Pythagorean triplet. So that is m square minus 1, 2m, m square plus 1. So first which is applicable? 2m. So 2m which is equal to 14. M which is equal to 14 by 2. So, M which is equal to 7. Okay. So, side by side you need to find out M square minus 1. So, M square minus 1 equal to, instead of M we take 7. So, 7 square minus 1. It can be written as 7 into 7 minus 1. So, 7 7s are 49 minus 1. So, m square minus 1 which is equal to 48. Okay, next we need to find m square plus 1. So, m square plus 1, same format, 7 square plus 1, 7 into 7 plus 1 which is equal to 49 plus 1 equal to 50. So, already in a given question, 14 is one of the Pythagorean triplet and second number is 48 and this one is 50. So here also you compare, m square plus 1 is greater than this 2. Okay, so Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplet are, first one is 14, 48 and 50. Okay, next we move on to fourth question, that is 18. Solution. So same, 2m which is equal to 18, m which is equal to 18 by 2 equal to 9. Okay, so m square minus 1 equal to 18, m square which is equal to 18 plus 1 which is equal to 19, and then m square plus 1 equal to 18, m square equal to 18 minus 1 equal to 17. So here 19, 17 both are not square number, so it is not applicable. So we take only 2m. First step, you need to write the general form. General form of Pythagorean triplet. So m square minus 1, 2m, m square plus 1. So first 2m which is equal to 18, m which is equal to 18 by 2, m which is equal to 9. Okay, next I take m square minus 1 equal to 9 square minus 1. 9 9s are 81 minus 1. So m square minus 1 equal to 80. And next m square plus 1 equal to 9 square plus 1. 81. 81 plus 1. 82. So 9, 80, 82. So these are the Pythagorean triplet. So just you have to square it. You need to square this value. 18 into 18. What you need to get? So 18, 80, 82 is the Pythagorean triplet. So this is the Pythagorean triplet. So just you have to check it. 18 square plus 80 square, which is equal to 82 square. 18 square, the squaring number is 324. Plus in shortcut way, 1 0 means you take 2 0 in squaring. 8 8s are 64, which is equal to, in shortcut way, already I told. So you need to square the unit digit. 2 square, it become 4. You write in a double digit value 0 4. And you need to square the tens place. 8 8s are 64. Okay, and you need to multiply this digit. 8 2s are 16. What is the doubled value? That is 32. You just add this 32 here. Okay, so 6724. So now this the squaring value of this one is 6724. Now you add this, you got same 6724 equal to 6724. So we find the value m equal to 9 is good. By substituting the value of 9, we get remaining two triplet. So 18, 80, 82. These are the Pythagorean triplet. Therefore, Pythagorean triplets are 18, 80 and 82. Okay. So in this exercise, I have to given third sum as your homework. You should do in homework book. Okay, you should do in homework book. Next class we discuss about square root. Next class we discuss about square root. So square root is nothing but reverse of square number. For example, 2 is a number. 2 square is a square number. That should be 2 into 2 equal to 4. Okay, so squaring of 2, square of number is 2, 4, and square root of 4 is nothing but 2. So reverse of this one is square root. Okay, how you find out the square root? For example, you take 25. Okay, this is 5, it can be divisible by 5. So 5 5s are 25. Again we take 1. So the multiplication 5 into 5. So in a square root, if you take a pair in one time, so this is one pair, but you take only 1 5. Okay, so now square root of 25 is nothing but 5. Otherwise, by subtraction method also we have to do to find out the square root. Okay, the next class I have to detailedly explain about square root. Now you have to finish the homework properly. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching நம்ம சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம இந்த சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பக்கத்துல இருக்கக்கூடிய பெல் பட்டனை ட்ரைன்